What's up, crew? Welcome back to another video. I am already pissed. I just posted like a thing because on the app when you're ordering Uber Eats, I got Popeyes today, and when you're ordering Uber Eats, you can't choose if you want white or dark meat. So I was like, well, let me get a 3-piece. Surely one of those pieces are gonna be white meat. Not at all. And it doesn't even look spicy. I'm so mad. I don't like dark meat. And it's not spicy. Oh my god, like I hate dark meat and they gave me all dark meat pieces. Pissing me off. Welcome back to another video. Actually let me turn my phone down because London is actually on FaceTime right now. You can't hear me right now. He's taking a little nap. And so I'm like, while he's taking a lot, how about we talk about him? So it's kind of cool because I get to kind of look at him, you know. While he's taking his little nap, Sugar Woogie's so beautiful. He's so cute. Let me stop. That sounds like an animal. But yeah, we had a morning. Kind of been chilling and talking all morning. But so where did we leave off? We left off with my first London trip. That was kind of cool. And it's so crazy because today I woke up and I was going through my camera and I found actual live footage of me in London. So I didn't even know I was vlogging in London. I was vlogging in London, so that was just kind of like, what? So I have like memories, and the first night I have like our memories, and you can hear him in the background talking about, he says, hello, and I'm like, oh, you want to be on camera now? Now you want to be on camera? So that was kind of cool to kind of look at those videos, and maybe I'll be able to show it to you. But I'm talking about how Hinge introduced me to the love of my life, London, right? I changed my location to Hinge. I changed my location on Hinge from Florida to London, and this is how we met. So if you have not, go back and watch part 1 and part 2. I talk about connecting on Hinge, what I had to do to change to find this love. And then I talk about in the second video, meeting him for the first time. And yeah, we just freestyling it. There's no themes with it. And so yeah, we've been over 7 months strong now, and a lot of things are happening. This has been a week for us. It's probably why he's napping right now. This has been a week emotionally, just a lot going on right now. Not all bad things, just things. Things are going on right now. And we are like, we're just taking it as it goes, one day at a time. And it's amazing. Like, again, when I say it's amazing, when you guys see me smiling, it is not because everything is perfect, but I like to say it's like our type of perfect. I don't know. Let me stop being corny. I'm so corny on here. Let's eat a little. Even these biscuits are mad. I'm pissed off. Now I got the strawberry unsweet tea, so let's see how that works. So I get it unsweet because the strawberry is supposed to make it sweet, but they didn't put enough strawberry in it. So it tastes like water. This was supposed to be frozen. Not frozen. I'm so pissed. Maybe the sides are good. Maybe the sides are good. It's not spicy. Dark meat, I like white meat. So in this video, remember I came back from London and I was going to see him in 2 weeks because he actually came to Chicago for an elective. Remember he was in his last semester of med school, and so he was coming for an elective, and he was going to be there for about 2 months. Was it too much? Yeah, about 2 months with him and a close friend of his. Now, I didn't meet this close friend of his because he wanted me to meet her at specifically this time when I came to Chicago. Of course, Beyoncé is coming out with her concert, and you probably see some clips, so I'm probably going to drop some clips in there. And I was like, you know what? I'm graduating med school. Let's go to the concert. So I got us some tickets for the Beyoncé concert in Chicago, since that's where he would be. And so I ordered us like sashes, like the little Cowboy Drew sash. He had his sash. We got Levi overalls to wear to the concert. We wore Doc Martin boots. So we had a little outfit going on, Levi shirts. And so this is my first time going to Chicago. So I flew into Chicago. I think the concert we went to was on that Saturday. And I think I flew in that Thursday or something like that. And so when I flew in, I went to the hotel. And then the plan was for me to, I believe, meet up. I think I went to get him right away or something like that. And his friend was there. So I met her for the first time. And yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool meeting her. And so we were going out to dinner and a movie together with him and a friend. So we went to this restaurant. It's called Maple and Ash. I think they originated out of Chicago. So I was, of course, from the first friend meetup, I was a little bit like, oh, here we go again. Another friend that I have to meet and kind of talk to. Oops. And, kind of deal with and stuff like that. And so I was just like, ugh. I was a little apprehensive, but we clicked. We clicked a lot. And we laughed a lot, talked about a lot. She's very insightful, very like she just thinks different. She thinks really well. Like she's like a critical thinker. She's always like, let's think about this, right? And so we was at Maple and Ash. We got a few drinks there, ate some food. Then we went to the movies. And it's so funny, again, when I see him in the element of his friends, because, like, she was around, and, of course, when he's with his friends, some of them are girls, well, most of them are girls, and they're, like, touchy-feely, and, while I do not mind, it took me some time to get used to, because I'm like, usually he's under me, when we're together. But again, he's been with these friends forever. So that's what he does to them. And so they were like kind of bucky, and then she would come in, like grab his arm. And I'm like, hold up. I'm supposed to be the one grabbing his arm. And it was just so funny because I wasn't like serious, but it's just the fact that I thought about it. Like it came across my mind like, oh girl, don't be grabbing my man's arm. Like he's supposed to be, but these are his friends, of course. But yeah, I was just like, it was just fun to see like the like how they act and the pinching and the fun. It was just it was a good time. And so here's the thing, and she doesn't know this. I don't know if he told her. He probably told her. So the way I got the seats were, you get it's a movie theater. There were recliner seats, right? And then so you got the two seats that where the couple could sit because the armrest lifts up. And then there was another seat where that couple could sit. So I got the two seats where the couple sit, and then my seat. Then I got her a seat over here, right? So I figured he would be in the middle, and the couple, I would be on this side with the couple, and then she would be on this side because the armrest was there. It was still a joint, like it wouldn't be like she was out of whack, but I would have access to be more close to him because we were in the couple seat. Tell me why I get into the theater, they're already seated, and she's like in the couple seat with him, and I'm like, what in the world? Mind you, this is our first time going to the movies together. And so I was just like, oh Lord. And so yeah, it was just a little weird. We tried to like kind of connect, but it was like the armrest was there. But it was it wasn't weird at all. It was just like, oh my gosh, she got the one. And I was just like, I cannot believe it. I was laughing. I was like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. But again, we had an amazing time. And so we went back to the hotel. Of course, he was studying a little bit in the hotel, doing things like that. And so this was his first concert outside of a gospel concert, I think. I don't know. I had seen Beyoncé on the Renaissance tour. That was my first time seeing her in concert on the Renaissance tour. And so I just knew what the show was going to give. So I told him earlier I didn't have this mac and cheese, and I didn't like it, but I think I was talking about KFC, not this. This is okay. I bet you the only thing here is the fries. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Only thing is, wow. So this is ridiculous. So we got dressed. We ordered our Uber. We actually went downstairs, and thankfully we forgot because we went downstairs to get a drink at the hotel bar first, and thankfully we remembered our coats because it was so cold that night. It was windy, not so much cold, but windy, very windy that night. And so we went back, and you could just see the sheer excitement on his face. Like he was just like in his element, very excited. We both like Beyonce. We both know her music. And so yeah, when she came out on stage, just to see his excitement, it was so funny because I had brought us fans because she usually does a part in the show where she say, "Where them fans at?" She didn't say it that night, and he went and bought me a fan. Like that was sweet. He bought me a fan because he was like, "Oh, he left his fan," and I was like, "I can't believe I don't have my fan. She's gonna do the part," and she wound up not even doing the part. But yeah, we connected. We were close in the concert. We had our drinks and we went back home. And so, I mean, to the hotel. And so I decided that, you know what? I want to see you again. So this was like, we were spending like 4 days together, maybe. And so I was like, you know what? Memorial Day, I want to see you. Not realizing that Memorial Day was that next weekend. So yes, guys, I left, went back home, and came right back out the next weekend to spend time with him. And so when I came back the next weekend, we didn't really have what did we have planned? We didn't have too much planned, but I know that his friend, she wanted to cook for me, or I wanted her to cook for me. I don't know how that worked out. She was like, I'm gonna cook for you, and I'm gonna make sure I get her something like, hey, here's a little gift for you, you know. And so I went to the house, and I know this friend because we're FaceTiming all the time. And when we FaceTime, I see them cooking, and he likes spicy stuff, and she likes spicy stuff. So I knew the food would be spicy, but no way in hell did I knew it was gonna burn my tongue off. Great flavor, great food, but it was too spicy. I was sweating, and then I choked one time and was so embarrassed because I couldn't catch my breath. Mm-mm. That food was so spicy. And they just sit up there and eat it like it's nothing. I don't know how they do it. I like spice, but not that spicy. So yeah, um, I'm trying to remember. I cannot remember, guys. This is going to be a shorter video because I can't remember what we did that second time in Chicago. I know he went one day and hung out with his friends. Yeah. I know. I think one day we were supposed to hang out and go to dinner with his friend, but he ended up falling asleep. Yeah. That second time, I think we just really was in each other's skin, and we went to eat a couple of times, and that's really pretty much it. I don't think we did much after that. Yeah. And we were celebrating our like one of our anniversary, like our month anniversary being together. So yeah. That was it. That was fun. So Chicago was cool. We didn't plan for him to come, which I'll do on the next video, for him to go to Vegas with me, and then for him to come to Tampa with me, and then we would meet up in Atlanta. So the next video, I'll talk about Vegas and Tampa. But I want to talk about a little bit, like the trips were good, the trips were amazing. But as we're navigating these trips, we're also navigating, again, long distance, being with one another. So I'm going to address like some of the concerns of friends, right? So both my side of friends and his side of friends, they have concerns, which we're like, you know, that is concerning, you know, like how quickly we're moving with things. And we understand because the very questions and things that they ask, we have already asked ourselves. One of the things I always say is, you know, people are like, you just got to learn a person. And you really do, but you're never going to really know fully who a person is. And we've established that we will continue to have to learn one another. We will continue to have to grow. This is a long distance relationship. The most we've probably been around each other is, I want to say at a time, maybe 6 days or 5 days at a time is the most we've been around each other. That's going to change in 2 weeks. Like in 2 weeks, I'm going to be there for about 10 days. And then a month later, I'll be there even longer. And then for December, I'll be there even longer. So we're gonna experience. And in that time, it's not gonna be a hotel. I'm gonna be in his space, like he was here in my space. So I'll be in his space. We kind of already know because we FaceTime so much. We kind of know what each other does. He knows when I pick up after myself and when I don't pick up after myself. There's things I've learned from him. So things that I did not used to do that I do now because he's like, I'm gonna need you to start doing that. And I'm like, okay, I'll start doing that or whatever. And so, yeah. And so that's the thing. Like we have to continue to grow and continue to. And so one of the things I'll tell you, because I wasn't going to say it, I was picking at him earlier because earlier he tried to do like a little mukbang, but it was just personal. And so I was like, you got to give details. So I'm going to give details. One of the things that I've learned is I was never like a make up the bed person. Like I'll make sure it's straight and stuff, but to make it up like I'm in a hotel or something, I just never was that person. Like I would make sure the sheets were nice and stuff on the bed, but only time I would make my bed is if I know I was going on a long trip. And then I also have a cleaner. And so my cleaner, she makes my bed and stuff like that, but not every day. So I just never was a make the bed every day person. London is. Every time he gets out of that bed, even if he's going to get back into it, he is going to make it. And when I tell you he's going to crease, like it's like, and he's so proud of his bed. We had a disagreement one time, and he's probably going to kill me for saying this, but we had a disagreement one time because he just made the bed. Like he's so proud of it too, and I'm proud of him. But he made the bed crisp corners, right? And he showed it to me. He was like, babe, look. And I said, oh, I was like, okay, I don't really like that color. Because it was a new bed set. But he wasn't so much trying to show me the color. I think he was trying to show me, I think he was wanting me to see the color, but he also wanted me to see like how well he made the bed. And I didn't comment on how well he made the bed at all. I was just like, oh yeah, I don't think I like that color. And when I tell you his feelings were hurt, oh my God. My baby be like, he's so like, he was just like, he was hurt. Like he didn't say nothing. He got like his attitude with me. He was so mad. And I was just like, I'm sorry. Like I'm so sorry. But anyway, like my baby, he's proud of that bed making. He makes that bed and he's proud of it. And like I said in the previous videos, he's very meticulous with a lot of stuff. It's not just the bed. It's just, he's very like, I got to do it now. I got to make sure it's good now versus me who's like, we'll do it later or I can do it later. And so now I've shifted to where now I make my bed every single time I get out of it. And when I do it, I think of him. And so every once in a while, I'll be like, babe, the bed's made. Like, even though it's nothing huge, it's just like, these are actions that I'm already starting to change because this is something that I know that is important to my partner. This will continue to evolve as we live together sometime in the future, as we go on multiple vacations with one another, as we continue to talk on the phone with one another. It will always evolve. So I want to say, give your relationship grace and give your relationship time. One of the things that we have committed to is being with one another, period. All right, hear me now. That's what we have committed to, being with one another. And so that means whatever comes, we are committed to being with one another. Now, there's something that's called polyamorous relationship. There's something that's called open relationship. There's a relationship where they cheat, they okay with. There's a relationship for everyone out there. But for what we have decided to do is a monogamous. We are in this together and we're committed to doing this for the long haul. And so we have situations that come up. We've had arguments. He knows my temperament. I know his. I've seen him, and so we've seen a sad crying together. Like we've gone through all of these stages. We've gone through all of these things and there's still more to come, but there's always going to be more to come, right? So where is that defining line where we say, well, what is the time? When do you, there is no specific time that we have to cross over or a threshold that we have to cross over. The time is between the two people when they have committed, right? To saying that this is something that we're going to do. And it's like, you want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this. You want to do this? Yeah, let's do it, right? Let's be together. And so we have navigated, friendship concerns, family concerns, and we're in a good place right now. We're in a good place because, again, we were, at first, it did kind of feel like when you know something, you're trying to defend. I think we were in like this defensive mode a little bit. But he kind of helped me with that because he said something to me. He was like, uh, our love, he said something to the extent of our love didn't need the permission, right? Of others, right? We let them know about our love, but it didn't need the permission. And so I started looking at it different. I'm like, well, we can both say that these are people that love us, his friends, my friends, family. These are people that love us. These are people that care deeply about us. So, of course, they have to ask that question. And I just had another conversation with my best friend. I thought I was done with all of it. I had a conversation. She was like, yeah, I wouldn't be your best friend if I didn't say this. And I'm like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. We expect it. And, and I think what it boils down to is them trusting us to make the decision for our relationship. And so, yeah, we as I talk about these trips and things like that, I do also want to talk about like how to get over those tough times. And again, communication. Trusting that no matter what, if I do bring this up to my partner, it's not going to cause them to leave me. And that's what I was getting at when I started on. I'm about to end this video, but that's what I was kind of getting at is we know that we're going to be with each other. And so when we do have, if we have a disagreement or if we have an argument, it's like, this is not it. Like, we come to kumbaya. And I get over it sometimes a little quicker than he does. We're different in that way. And so, it's processing and kind of just like, okay, no matter what, we love each other and we're going to get through this. So, let me tell you something. I'm actually he brought me this shirt. Hey, shout out to Bay. Brought me this little sweatshirt when I was in London. And, I hope you find love. I just thought about Tabitha Brown when she was talking to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, I pray you find love. But yeah, my hope is that everyone will find the love that we have found. But I just think you have to give it time. And then I'm gonna say this right now. If you in a relationship with someone and they are not giving you time, care, love, I don't care how busy that person is. I don't care if they work for the president of the United States of America or for Prince, who is the king now? Prince William or whatever, Charles, whatever, I don't know. I don't care. When you want someone and when you love someone, you make time for them. You make time, especially in that beginning stage. Like, there are times I'm up teaching, about to go on stage, and I check my phone. Because I'm like, let me make sure Babes is good. And not because he makes me do it, because I want to do it. I miss him. We miss each other all the time, and we talk all the time. But we miss each other all the time. And I pray that never grows out. It may fade, and we pipe it back up. But we're different, and our love is different. And so I just want to speak to the camera, and I'm going to close with this. If you are with someone and they are making every excuse not to see you, not to be with you, not to respond, forget that. I almost said something else. Forget that. Because time is short, and I don't care how busy you are, you have time for the person you love. I am in a different city. This week, I was in 3 cities in 2 days. But guess who had my time? And guess who had my attention? And guess who I made sure was okay? The person that I say I love. Because it's not hard for me. It's not hard when you love someone, right? I'm doing a lot, writing a book, creating trainings, creating things, recording this YouTube video, but he gets the bulk of my time. And I just want, if you're in it right now, I don't care. You can give them a paper that said, Drew said it. I'm out. Because I need to find someone that's going to love me in the way that I deserve to be loved and the way that I'm going to show it back to them. All this one-sided stuff, gotta stop. One-sided. Everything about your love was one-sided. Ooh. Gotta stop. So that's the video for today. We talked about Chicago. Dang, I don't know. I hope I didn't leave out no important stuff for Chicago. I don't think I did. It was cool. We're gonna talk about Vegas, his first time in Vegas, and Tampa. We're gonna talk about Vegas and Tampa the next trip video. And then the video after that, we're gonna talk about Atlanta. So go ahead, subscribe, like this video, put a comment down, talk back to me, y'all. Y'all ain't talking. Past few videos have gotten some good views, but y'all ain't talking to me. So talk to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mm-hmm.